Lewis Show here on WSGW. Later on, after the 10 o'clock news, Jonathan Dent will be joining me. We'll have open phones right through about 11:25 this morning. But for this hour, we're going to talk about employment because a couple of times a year, Saginaw Valley State University's Career Services puts on a major job fair. And thus, it is that time again. Tomorrow will be the job fair. We're going to learn about it this morning with several guests in studios. First of all, the Director of Career Services for Saginaw Valley State University, and she is Teresa George. Hi, whoop, just a minute here. Let's try it that way.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming in. Also with Teresa this morning, a couple of guests from Wildfire Credit Union. First of all, the Director of Human Resources, Lisa Wall. Lisa, good morning to you.
Good morning. We're happy to be here.
Thanks for coming in. And the Chief Marketing Officer, Tricia Bilheimer. Tricia, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us this morning. Teresa, do you know how many years you guys been doing these job fairs?
Oh, that's a good question.
I know it's before you.
Yeah, way before me. And Bill Steck, and we've been doing them for a long time.
Decades.
So, yep. And then we not only have our major fairs, but then our specialty fairs as well. So each year we might need to change it up depending on the needs of the students, but we've been having these big fairs for a long time.
And when is it? Let's get that out of the way right up front.
It's tomorrow, Friday, from 12 to 3 at our Ryder Center. The community's welcome, SVSU students, SVSU alumni. We have 82 companies in attendance. So we're really excited to have everyone on campus and just looking at all the opportunities that all our great employers have.
And let's talk about the students for a minute, because do they need to pre-register, or should they pre-register?
Students don't necessarily need to pre-register. Right now, we're just about 200 students that have pre-registered. But usually with this one, we have well over 300 students and community members in attendance.
And it's free. We should point that out.
Yes. Yep. More than welcome to come, and we're there to help along the way.
All right. We'll come back to the students here in a little bit, but let me talk to our guests from Wildfire. It seems that everybody I talk to in the business world is complaining about finding talent. Is that true in the credit union industry?
I think it's true that the position that we hire for the most often is the teller position. And so, yes, we're always looking for talent in that area, and it is a struggle, probably since 2020.
That's,
Everybody's had that tough time.
I chuckle a little bit because, to me, that teller position should be one of the most stable, because that's my contact to the company. Mm-hmm. That's the person I deal with on a daily basis.
Yes.
And I like to walk into my Wildfire Credit Union office and say, oh, that's so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. But it doesn't work that way, does it?
Not all the time. I think that you have the people that they excel in that role and they love to provide service to our members and they stay. And then you have other people that are maybe looking for a foot in the
Different
door.
career opportunities. Yeah.
They're looking to get promoted, or they move on. They decide it's just not for them.
Is that teller position the foot in the door? Is that what that's considered?
I think so. It's an entry-level position, and we do have opportunity quite frequently throughout the credit union. And people move and get promoted and go to other departments.
So walk into the door as a new employee, and we're going to let you handle millions of dollars.
They get lots of really good training before they do that.
I hope so. I certainly hope so. It's one of those things, though, that it seems to be, particularly in the retail and the service world, faces change consistently. I mean, it's just tremendous turnover. Is it because they don't want to work? Is it because they're moving up? positions open up? I mean, you wonder what it is because you hear so many people say, "Oh, they don't want to work,"
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if that's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
What do you find in the people you hire?
I think it's a combination of things. I think that some people, they just aren't cut out to have a service type of role. It might make them nervous to have somebody right in front of their face that's not happy and things like that.
Oh, that doesn't happen. No.
Not at Wildfire. But the people that are service driven and like working with people thrive. And we do have long time employees that have been in that role for 10, maybe even close to 20 years. But then we have some new people that might think they're excited and move on, or that are excited for other opportunities and within our credit union.
Which is
and
fine.
lots of
I mean,
those.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. From the university standpoint, you train all these young people to get a degree. When you talk to them in the career role, what do they expect from their employer?
I think the overall experience and the culture of the organization is very important to students. We're finding these days that they're really researching the companies, that they want more than just the job. They want the whole experience. They want that family atmosphere. They obviously want the benefits and paid well and all of that. But I think also the flexibility of being able to still have their work-life balance, but also have their career. So,
Are their expectations unrealistic?
I don't think so. Everyone has different skills and different, personalities, and I think they bring those to different companies. So it really depends on your major and, what the company has to offer as well. Within our role, that's why we really want students to do internships and co-ops, because we want them to get a feel of the companies before it's a full-time position.
Do you do career studies to tell them what they might be qualified for?
Yeah, we do. We have a inventory within our office, an assessment that students can take. So they take a test and it looks at all their skills, and then it gives them possible career choices. And we have quite a few students that take us up on that offer.
All right, we're going to take a break. We come back, talk to the Wildfire folks about what they're looking for when someone comes up to their table, and maybe how you should address those folks, and more. Again, tomorrow, the job fair, Saginaw Valley State University, from noon to 3, and we'll tell you more about it when we return.
For 60 years,
This is a test of the emergency alert system on WSGW. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being
Yes, friends, that is the opening theme of the dating game. And the reason we're playing that is these 3 young, beautiful women sitting in front of me are all bachelorettes. And despite the fact that there's a job fair tomorrow, I couldn't resist. Anyhow, we are talking to Teresa George. She's the director of Career Services at Saginaw Valley State University. Also with us, Lisa Wall, Director of Human Resources for Wildfire Credit Union, and also with Wildfire, Tricia Bilheimer, who is the Chief Marketing Officer. So, Lisa, you're sitting at your table tomorrow. Students community members come up. What are you looking for when they walk to the table? What do you expect them to do, and what should they say?
Well, they could either bring a resume, first of all, with them, or scan a code to have it automatically uploaded and sent to us. But on that resume, they want to include experience that would be valuable in the work environment. So I think you can find that no matter what you have done in the past. Communication skills is a huge experience. Customer service skills is a huge one. And then you want to make sure you are dressed professionally. You want to look your best. That doesn't mean you need a business suit, but you just need to look
Neat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And then you want to be able to communicate clearly and confidently. And if you show interest in the organizations that you're going to talk to, that's great too. So that may mean, everybody that's attending has a list of the employers that will be there. They can kind of check out a little about those employers, or even just ask questions right at the career fair about the organization and about job opportunities.
And, Tricia, from your viewpoint as a marketing officer, anybody who gets hired represents the company.
Absolutely.
They become the face of the company.
Yep, absolutely. Especially the tellers. They have the most difficult job in the company. I say that every day because they represent us. They're the ones that our members speak with every day, work with.
Yeah, for better or worse.
That's exactly right, and those tellers are the ones that interact on a daily basis. It's not the other departments. Many times I don't even see members daily. So that role is very important. And we want to make sure we have the right person in that role that is willing to assist, that they are savvy financially. They know exactly what kind of products and services can help our members, but that they are willing to communicate and help our members in whatever they need when they come into our branches.
And, there's no age restriction, is there?
No, not at all.
Upper or lower?
No, we have high school tellers, actually.
Oh, do you really?
We do, yep. So we partner with our local high schools, and we have high school tellers, and it's a fantastic opportunity for some of our high school students, especially those that play sports, who may not have the time to do a part-time job after school because they have, practice and games. So they're allowed to come in half a day during their school day and learn how to be a teller, and it is a great experience for them. Many of them stay on if they go to a local university. If they go to Delta or SVSU, they stay on as a teller. And we have many of them in all different departments. So it's a great opportunity for them, and they learn so much at that time. I mean, from a high school teller to understand financial literacy is huge for them.
And it's more than an internship then.
Absolutely, yep.
So, Teresa, when you're talking to the students at Saginaw Valley State University, what do you tell them in terms of being prepared to come to a job fair?
Well, they've been in our office, for the last month preparing for this employment fair. So they've been doing mock interviews. They've been getting their resume reviewed, getting their cover letters prepared. So from that standpoint, our office has been really working hard. And then we've also been doing a lot of classroom presentations. So we start preparing them on what a day of the fair looks like and what they need to have ready. The biggest thing is building relationships. We can't guarantee all the companies that come have jobs right then and there, but it's the students' times to get to know the companies in our area and what they have to offer. So when there are positions available, they know who to talk to, and also those connections at the employment fair.
I want to talk for a minute about resumes.
Yes.
When I grew up, a long time ago, I was always taught no more than one page. Never more than one page, because it's going to be scanned and put in a pile. Yes or no?
We're looking more at 2 pages, depending on the experience. If you go to our website, we have templates for all the different majors. And you'd be surprised, each major wants a little bit more information. So it really depends on the industry. So that's why it's super important that depending on the job that students are applying for, they're using the correct resume to apply for that job. So I had a student in the other day, and she's had 3 or 4 different experiences, and she basically has a resume for each of those different areas of her expertise.
And how important is that resume to you, Lisa?
I think it's really important. I prefer one page just because it's easier to handle, and you have everything all in one spot instead of having to worry about.
It's not the place to embellish, is it?
No. But really, we're looking for the knowledge, skills, and abilities that apply to the job a person is applying for. So, yeah, as Teresa said, you can tailor those a little bit to look more or highlight the skills and knowledge and abilities that you have that would be appropriate for any particular job that you would apply for.
And a cover letter, is that important? We still do cover letters?
I like the cover letters. I had somebody show me hers the other day, and it was really good. It was generic because she was just, I go to SVSU and meet with students to get them prepared for the career fairs.
I have to ask this question in this day and age. As you sit there as an employer, somebody hands you that cover letter, can you tell if it's AI generated? I knew I'd get it.
We have to invest in one of those AI readers to figure that one out.
So on our end, we're definitely educating students not to just say, create a cover letter for me.
Chat GPT.
Yeah. It's one thing if they want to write it and maybe tweak some language. That's okay. But going right from scratch, we are not recommending that at all. We look at the cover letters as that personal touch on why you want to work for that company. The resume, whether it's 1 or 2 pages, those are the facts and the skills that you have. But that personal touch, we feel, is the cover letter.
You know, it always seemed to me when you go into one of these job fairs, first of all, have a pretty good idea of the type of position you're looking for and study those companies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It would seem to me that I would have the advantage as a student if I walked up to Wildfire Credit Union and said, well, I saw that you were involved in this community activity. I really like that. And I, you know, and understand how many branches you have and all of that stuff. They did a little work.
Yeah.
They did a little work before they got to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why we love for them to pre-register on Handshake, because when they pre-register, it shows all the different companies that are attending, and they'll keep getting an updated list. And we also update those companies on our website as well. So,
all right, we'll be back tomorrow from noon to 3 at Saginaw Valley State University is the job fair. We'll tell you more about it when we return. Let's talk about winter tires for a moment because, yes, there is a difference between winter tires and all-season tires. And if you stop into Quick Lane Freeland, where they sell all their tires for just $5 over cost, you can get a lot of information about those tires. And we've asked John from Quick Lane Freeland to deliver that message this morning. John?
Hello, Art. Yes, winter tires are made with a pliable rubber compound that includes silica to stay flexible and maintain grip in freezing temperatures. Unlike harder all-season tires, which stiffen and lose traction in the cold, this flexible compound allows the tire to better conform to the road surface, providing superior grip and traction on snow and ice to keep you safe.
Thanks, John. Stop in, visit John and the staff at Quick Lane Freeland today. Don't forget, all tires, just $5 over cost. And it is also the home of all of your routine service. Quick Lane Freeland, part of the McDonald Ford complex. McDonald Ford and Quick Lane Freeland, 2 names standing ready to help you with all your automotive needs in 2026.
How do you afford the things you need?
And we're back with you on the Art Lewis Show. We're talking to Teresa George. She's the Director of Career Services at Saginaw Valley State University. Also with us from Wildfire Credit Union, Director of Human Resources, Lisa Wall, and the Chief Marketing Officer, Tricia Bilheimer. Teresa, let me ask about career choices and what are the popular ones today?
That's a good question. It truly depends on the major and the student. So,
let me rephrase it.
Okay.
A better way to ask that question.
Okay.
How many freshmen come into the university with any idea in their mind as to what they want to study?
Well, we do have quite a few population of undecided students, so that's kind of our job to work with academics and help them look at different opportunities. So we do have that. But we do have students that come in and they start their classes and then they're like, nope, I don't think that's the right one for me.
Which is fine.
Yeah. We'd rather them find it out their freshman year than their senior year. So,
yeah.
So we're really putting a sense of ease for students that you don't have to know what you're doing as soon as you step on our campus, but we want you to network and look at different opportunities and make sure that's what you want to do when you walk across that stage.
Yeah, as opposed to my day when I went to school a long time ago. I was young when I graduated high school, and the guidance counselors dictated what I was going to study.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the most useless degree in the world, but that's beside the point.
You have a good degree, though.
Life goes on. I mean, it is, though, an important step for a student when they come into college to get some guidance.
Yeah.
And some help in pointing them in the right direction, because it's a new world.
Yeah, we're very lucky to have such great faculty that have had experiences that can help students. Actually, for our employment fair, we've invited our faculty. We have a special lunch for them just to get to know the employers and what opportunities and which they should be. They're focused on their classroom. But if they can help us guide some of the students with those conversations, we are so happy to have a bunch come into our employment fair and just seeing what our area is all about so they can help spread the word.
So, Lisa, when you're sitting at your table and the students come up, how many of them are just looking for a job and how many of them are looking for a financial world job?
Mm-hmm. I think there's a good mix of both. I think that there are some people that are looking for a specific career, and a lot of times what I'm seeing at the SVSU direct career fairs in particular, there are people looking in the IT world specifically. Mm-hmm. There's some in accounting. There's some in marketing. Those seem to be the ones I frequently talk to, people in those majors. And then there are people that are looking for a job.
So let me ask you this. What led you to your career in human resources?
Oh, my gosh. When I was in high school, I participated in a high school co-op program at what is now called Next Year. Back then it was called Saginaw Steering Year. And I had the chance, you rotated through different departments, and I had the opportunity to work in the HR department. So right away I knew then. I loved it.
So you found yourself in industry.
I did, yeah.
And by the way, I apologize now. You worked for Steering Gear. You probably had to listen to me because I did half of their training films. So, Tricia, what brought you into the marketing world?
My undergrad was in teaching, actually, and I was a high school English teacher for a couple of years and decided that wasn't really for me, so I went back to school and
That's interesting.
Yeah, earned my master's degree with an emphasis in marketing, and then was hired in at Independent Bank as their marketing director and really loved just being in the financial industry. It's a lot of fun. It's not a boring position as much as it's all the same products and services. It's really fun to be creative in that space. and was there for 17 years and then went over to Wildfire. So love it. It's different every day. We have a lot of fun. We're in the community, and it's a very rewarding position.
And Wildfire has always been active in the community.
Yes.
And then you're also a member of Impact, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Impact Saginaw.
Yep.
And Teresa, what got you into your position?
I got my acceptance letter from Saginaw Valley in October of 1997, and I never looked back. So I was really involved at Saginaw Valley as a student, and higher ed was somewhere I loved to be. So just impacting students and even that customer service and engagement, all those opportunities, and it's just, higher ed has been great. And the amazing thing is it translates into so many different areas as well. So,
And did you, when you came into Saginaw Valley as a student, did you ever think this is maybe where I'll work?
not at that moment. I have my master's in special education, so I'm a teacher.
Another one.
But it's really about the people that impact you. So Mary Jo Brandemore, Dick Thompson, Jim Dwyer, those people emulated who I wanted to be one day, whether it was in higher ed or not. So I think it's really about the relationships that impact you and make you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to take a last break here and come back and finish up with our guests. Tomorrow is the job fair at Saginaw Valley State University from 12 to 3.
Gotta go.
And we welcome everyone to come. They can just come right to the registration table. Each organization will share what majors they're looking for, so we're trying to make it as easy as possible for the students, but we are hoping they kind of do their research ahead of time.
And, you know, this, to me anyway, viewing it from a news standpoint, this is an important time because there have been a lot of layoffs lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, you know, if you're one of those who suffered that fate, this might be an opportunity to reconnect with business.
Yeah, that's a good point. We actually just added a fair in May, just for that fact, for alumni and, you know, professionals that are still looking for jobs. So we're hoping those graduates that maybe haven't found someone, or just community members, just giving them an extra opportunity. So we're inviting employers back out to campus. You can find more information on our website, but we want to give as many opportunities for employers and students to find opportunities.
And we shouldn't forget that there are those people who are unhappy in their career choices and
Yeah.
are looking for new opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good way to find out if there's something better out there for you.
Yeah, within our office, we meet with quite a few alumni, and, you know, they might have went into one profession, been in it for 10 years, and said, I'm ready for something new. And that's why we invite everyone out to our fairs.
So maybe let's define career services.
Mm-hmm.
How many different aspects of career services are there? What do you do in that office?
So we help the students with their resume, mock interviews, job search strategies. So we have that part. We obviously have our events and networking opportunities. We handle on-campus student employment. And then we do a lot of presentations within the classrooms and helping faculty teach their students about career readiness as well.
So it's an educational room.
Yeah. We also have our Cardinal Closet, too. So for
I
those...
was going to ask about that.
Yeah, so for students that need some extra help with their wardrobe or clothing, we want students to feel comfortable tomorrow and for job interviews. So we have a closet of clothes that students can come on and put on a new outfit for the big day.
It's a loaner.
Yeah. No, they keep it.
Oh, they really?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we're so thankful to the community, but we're always taking donations to give students those clothes, shoes, bags, you name it.
It's not a closet, it's a whole room.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a room closet.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lisa, let me ask you, how many different types of positions do you have open like now? What in general are you looking for right now?
At this very moment, we are looking for some tellers.
Always. That's on the top of the list all the time, right?